Hey guys, just so you know, this might be a bit of a deeper video, and I hope none of you mind, and if you do, you just feel free to click away. The X button is a thing. I want to talk about motivation and how not having it can kind of destroy your life. Like literally, like if you don't have motivation, motivation is everything, and it's like your will to live, to eat, do everything you do. And if you don't have it, it really does just ruin everything for you. I'm sure a lot of you have been through this, but there was a time in my life, probably around like early high school, where I didn't really like to do anything at all. Like it was more than enough for me to sit in bed all day, go on the computer sometimes, and maybe talk to like a friend for like a few minutes a day or something. And like at the time, I guess I was satisfied, but I look back on it and it was like a really dark time in my life because my standards for happiness were just really, really low. Like I didn't understand that this isn't how like a normal person lived. And I'm not here to talk about how high school sucks or present some kind of like retarded sob story to you about how my life was so difficult or anything. I'm talking more on the way like why I acted the way I did and things I would have done differently. We kind of weigh in our minds like the consequences and the rewards for each of our actions, and motivation pushes us towards those rewards. So some of you, not all of you, might wake up and like go to work in the morning, for example. You do it at the expense of your time to get money, and that money hopefully works towards like supporting whatever you do. So like whatever happy lifestyle you live, hopefully. I know, however, that there are some of you who don't get up in the morning with a very obvious purpose to do anything. You get up, maybe you sit in bed for a while and eventually get out of bed because of like morning breath, like nothing real, and you sit there afterwards and you think about what you want to do with the rest of the day, and you don't really think about tomorrow because the idea is kind of scary. And I've been there and I've done that, and I know that it really, really sucks. And the truth is, I can't tell you how to fix your life, and I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that I have a PhD in psychology or say that I've helped tons of people in the same situation as you, as like most fucking YouTubers making this kind of video do. I don't have a magic wand, but I do have my own experiences with a similar situation. So I say, if you don't have the motivation to get up in the morning and do something productive with yourself, perhaps your issue is that you haven't even looked for a reason. Maybe your parents try to get you out of bed at like 2 p.m. and you refuse. Let saving their worry be your motivation. Maybe your dog barks and like wants to be taken for a walk. Like, don't let your dog stay inside for his entire fucking life. You have things to do with your time, and they might not be right in front of your face, but if you just look around, maybe there's studying to do, weight to be lost, chores to be done, and yourself to be taken care of. Just because you fell into a cycle of do nothing doesn't mean you can sit and stay in that pit forever. If you want to stay there, then sure, but come on, you wouldn't be watching right now if you really wanted to stay in that pit. I hate to say it, but you might even be a burden to the people around you. Like, do they have to feed you and wash your clothes? Do they have to clean your area? Don't let yourself be a nuisance to people. Take care of yourself. Do things for yourself. Get a job. Buy things for yourself, have a nice time, make friends, go out and do something. Don't just sit inside and wait for something to happen, because it's not going to happen to you. You need to do it for yourself. I really do hope that some of you do try to look for the motivation to get going in the morning. Once you're out of that pit, you're going to probably sit there and wonder to yourself, like I did, why I bothered to sit in it for so long.